fam 305. Yes, we live. The fam 305. Take a ride. The fam 305. Yes, all night. The fam 305. Let's get right. The fam 305. Sit back and take a ride. The fam 305. Let Guru pick your mind. The fam 305. Mama G ready all the time. The fam 305. KDub sniping on the right. The fam 305. Dre talking ish all night. The fam 305. Like, share and subscribe. The fam 305. The fam 305. The fam 305. Like, share and subscribe. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Here's your host for tonight for the Fam 305 podcast.
Yeah, that's horrible when people don't come. That's the worst. No pa tanto.
So episode 113, the Fan 305. What's up, y'all?
Everything's
What
good.
up?
How about you?
Good. Now that you're online, we got you. Had a little technical difficulties, but you're up and running. So
Just a slight one.
Yeah.
that's
Yay. Yay.
Yay.
So what's going on, guys?
What's up? Wednesday.
It's hump
Hump
day.
Hump day.
Right,
Hump and
is
hump.
that what's there's today? Hump day.
Yeah.
Do the humpty hump.
Yeah. What's
So I
going
know we
on
got
with y'all?
Well, I know we got some good topics today.
Oh
so
yeah, we got a
let's get
loaded
to it.
show. All right. So first things first, Dre. I know you have you spent some time out partying this weekend or last couple of weeks.
Oh.
It sounded like that had some pretty good stories. So if you could please enlighten us
Oh.
on your clubbing.
Do you? I don't know if I should go into
Where do
detail,
we get?
but I'll get.
As much as you
Okay,
can.
so I went to. So on Friday, last Friday, I went to a club. We went to
A
a
strip
club.
club?
No. Well, it was halfway to a strip club
Mask.
because it's like you know, like Spice, where the girls dress in like tights and half naked. They got bikinis on and their
Thanks
ass
for the
out.
invite, by the way. Thanks for the
Qué
invite.
rico, qué rico.
Man.
Thanks for the invite, by the way.
Yeah, I got invited on the last minute,
Right.
and you
I got
ain't-
invited.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks for the invite, KDub.
Oh,
I
thank
didn't
you.
go. I didn't go.
No, because
That's
he
all
said
right.
he was gonna come. KDub said he was gonna come down, so I was like, "Yo, if you're gonna come down, then meet us over here and
Oh.
whatever." But yeah, so it's
Yeah,
like
I was with our other brother. So
it's like a hookah lounge, girls in tight and bikini type shit. Guys with their the bartenders with their shirts off. Like, you ever been to Spice? You ever been to Spice?
Yeah, I have in Hollywood.
Yeah, in Hollywood.
Yeah, I've
It's
been
kind
there.
of like Spice. It's kind of like Spice where the girls are dancing and shit, and they do a little show and fucking all this shit. So yeah, it was just it was like
I have no life.
going back in time, and buying drinks and going to the bar, bringing back shit. I actually bought a hookah. We bought a hookah, and but it took fucking half an hour to come to the table. So then the girl comes. I tell the manager, because there's like there's this one girl. She's like checking to see, hey, you okay? Everything's fine. I'm like, yo, I ordered a hookah half an hour ago. Oh,
Where the hell is it?
Yeah. So finally we get the hookah and shit. And then we start indulging in some hookah activities.
I bet.
But yeah, it was kind of weird, man, because it was me, my wife, and like about 6 women, that it was one of these girls, one of my friends' cousin, she had graduated from school, whatever. So
Okay.
like we got invited at the very end, so I didn't really know them like that. But I mean, I've seen them before. I know my friend, and I didn't know them. But anyways, we end up, I'm there with my wife. We dancing bachata, fucking salsa, all this shit is going on. But nobody's dancing. You know what I mean? So it was just we had a good time though. We danced it up. The only crazy shit about this is
Here we go.
fucking stops at 2:00 in the morning.
That sucks.
Yo,
Okay, so-
I'm ordering a drink and they turn on the lights. I'm like, what?
The dreaded lights.
Hey, I gotta look at you, and then the light comes on. I spill the beer. The guy that let me cut in front of him so I could order my drink. So I was like, dog, I'll buy you a beer, dog. Fuck it, put it on my tab, whatever.
So did they change the music? Because I remember, in the Grove, as soon as the lights would come on, they would play some crazy goth music and like, all right, you want to leave? You'd be like, all right, we gotta get out of here. This ain't. Did they change it up? Or they just shut the music down completely?
No. They didn't shut down the music. They just turned on the lights. You know what I mean? They kind of lowered it a little bit. But yeah, y'all gotta go and shit. So you couldn't drink. You can't drink. You can't take your drink out. They're like, nah, you gotta drink that here. Like everybody was fucked up, and people like, you start seeing everybody's face. You're like, oh fuck, God, shit, damn, you look like bitch. You look like that. Oh Lord, have mercy.
You thought you were dancing with a hot girl, and then the lights come on.
Yeah.
And oh shit. Oh no.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah, you get the looks. You get the looks from the women. You get, it's like, you know how it is when you used to go to the club.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty intense. And then we went out to downtown Hollywood, and we go to another. That's where we went to Tequila Bar where I post that te amo, te quiero, and then tequila.
Te amo, te quiero.
Yeah, some shit like that. I forgot what it was on one of the posts. So, but yeah. So, anyways, we go over there. We're getting fucked up, and so we're by after that. By that time, I go get a pizza for my wife. Come back, bring it back to the club. We're all dancing, order another hookah, more dancing. So then we're all fucked up, right? And mind you, we left my son Danny at my cousin's house at Jenny. So we had to go back and pick him up.
Oh God!
So we parked our car at Stana's, right? At my sister-in-law's. So we're driving, and then we get to the street to turn on Stana Street, and we see my car on a tow truck pass right in front of us.
Oh my God!
The car's in a tow truck. Right, it's right in front of us while we're trying to turn on the street. We're like, yes, that's our car.
Why? Where the hell are you parked?
5 minutes early.
Because
you would have had your car.
Bro, we were so pissed.
I bet.
We were pissed, but I was just laughing because it happened so like fucking hangover.
Where were you parked?
We parked in her building that you can't park overnight, and it was it was like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, so that's overnight then.
Yeah. So it was like asshole he had just called. Yeah, asshole called it in, and then so we stopped the dude.
Called it in.
So
this is the asshole. I'm calling it in.
Yeah, so and then we had to chase the guy down. We're like, yo, that's our car. How much to get it off? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like my sister-in-law was pissed. Fucking Carl, the security guy. I'm gonna fucking get. So we get the car. Boom, we go pick up my son. This and that, and oh no, we picked up my son first. That's what happened. And when we came back.
Yeah.
Damn, was it like that? No, I can't remember which. Anyway,
that was like 4 days ago.
No, I think we picked up my son first. I think that's what it was because he was complaining.
Drake Chronicles.
No. Because that's why I think we were late. That's why I think we were late. But anyways, so we had our car towed. I paid for it. I got it back, and then my sister-in-law goes back to her condo where my truck got towed. She takes all the cones and steals all the cones from the security guy. And he called the cops on her.
Oh, no.
She's like, I took all his motherfucking cones. The cops came and they're like, ma'am, please give him back his cones.
Oh
So
my
she said
goodness.
she threw it at him.
They didn't arrest her. They didn't like take her away?
Nah, because he's a regular fucking asshole that the cops know about.
Oh,
So
like just
that was
all the codes.
yo. It was so we had such a good. Even though it was some fucked up shit, this shit was fucking.
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's a night. That and guys and girls who listen to our podcast, Dre has many more stories, but he's so old he doesn't remember them, and I'm old too, so I don't remember a lot of those stories. But we have, trust me, in our cobweb of a brain, we have plenty of stories like this. That is
all I have to do is get with some old school cats that used to be with us, and they'll remember all that shit.
Yes, you gotta get Turtle. I gotta bring Turtle to the house one day because he moved in here. Then I'll jog his memory, and we'll get him on as a guest, and then we will have a good time. You want to hear some funny shit? We got some funny stories. That's nothing. That's an appetite.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool to go having another fucking
that's a mission. That's what we call a mission, right? Remember back in the day?
That was a mission.
That was a mission.
That was a mission.
Well, on another note, I've been doing some Philippine stomach exercises to bring down the gut.
Wait.
I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's gone viral. This little tiny skinny Philippine lady, and she's like, and she does that, and she says if you do that shit for 5 minutes, and it's standing up, that you'll lose your stomach. And she has people there that are obese on the viral videos, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's been working.
Philippine stomach lady.
Oh my God, you'll die. Right. I do it every morning. It's kind of like the same song.
What kind of witchcraft is this?
Oh my God, it's so true. I promise it's true. Even Andrew's like, Mom, I can see your stomach is going down and everything.
Get out of town.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
Get out of town.
And you stand up, you do it, and let me tell you something. You do it for 5 minutes, and guess what?
That's fake news.
No, it's not.
I should be like 15 pounds skinnier then, because I've been doing that every day.
No, but you're standing up. You have to stand straight, and you have to push your stomach in and like do a crunch standing up. So you do the crunch in and then out, and then out.
What if you drink alcohol? What if you drink beers every day, 2 to 3 beers minimum? You think that's still gonna work?
I don't know. I guess if you do it for 5 minutes.
Beer gut will overtake any Filipino crunch lady's grunts, I think.
Listen, she's everywhere.
She's everywhere. I can't find her on Google. I'm Googling her, and I don't know.
Look on TikTok.
Belly fat. You mean Pam Paliti Nemaniti? I don't know
her name.
Billy.
But believe me when I tell you, she's all over TikTok. She's all over Instagram.
10 minute. The 10 minute. Jackie Omoko.
I don't know her name. Very skinny, white with black hair, Philippine lady.
Jack your stick in 10 minutes.
I don't know her name, but it's supposed to be 5 minutes.
But I did that just now.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you when I have it.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
So we're gonna see a slimmer Mama G.
At least in the stomach area.
Okay. Well, depending on where it is, it's okay. Some parts you can leave. Some parts.
Yeah, some parts are okay.
Some parts you need a little more. Some parts you need a little bit more, but I'm not. Saying. It's okay. So all right. So Mama G's getting in shape for the late summer, exercising. KDub, what's up with you? How's everything going with you, man?
I mean, it's been okay. I mean, other than my car transmission going out.
That man.
But
that sucks.
It went out again. I thought you fixed it.
No, it's getting fixed still. That's I've been waiting ever since that weekend. So.
Damn.
But no, anything else that I've been doing? I mean, just been working. Been working out in the sun and getting my tan on.
No ladies, not hitting up any local bars in Fort Pierce looking for the next. I
wouldn't be going to a bar. I wouldn't be going to a bar for that.
Well, that's what they say. Well, you don't want to meet your next girlfriend in a bar, but
why?
You never heard that? There's always a saying. You never want to meet. Bullshit. You never want to meet your like your wife or a serious relationship. You never want to meet someone in a bar and think that's where you're gonna meet someone. Bars are for clubs or for one night stands only.
Oh God.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, have
Yeah.
you guys? Okay, let's go around the room.
I've seen
Podcast room.
a couple.
Have you been with anyone like serious relationships from meeting them in a club or a bar? I'm not talking work. I'm not talking about through a friend. I'm talking about you go to a club, you dancing, you grinding, you meet up with someone, and it's like, oh, now we're getting married. Has that happened to any of you, or we're still
I know of some cases that's happened to them and they're still together and they're fine. It all
Okay.
depends on how you are as a person.
Okay.
If you're wild and crazy and you like that type of lifestyle, you'll be perfectly fine together.
Okay. Because
I mean, not everybody can do it, but you know.
Okay. Because I don't, not me. I all my wives were one nights or just just for an hour or so, and that was it. Nothing came out of it. But that's just me.
For an hour, you having sex for an hour?
Not well. Making out.
What you get, honey?
Like Drake.
Hey, Mama G, that lady in the video with the stomach, she got the same kind of stomach I got, the floppy one. She got the floppy toppy like me.
What's up?
KDub, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is KevDub11, I believe.
She's got that floppy toppy belly like Dre.
I just sent it to you.
You did. Active now.
I see it.
It says you're active now.
Who's active?
You're active now. Oh no, that's another one. You sent it to the Fam 305, I think.
No, I didn't. I Instagrammed it.
I'm gonna fucking do that shit while I'm doing the podcast. Whoa,
I say absolutely nothing.
Basically you're doing fucking crunches standing up. I mean, come on.
You're fucking the air.
Oh man, you're doing
fucking the
basically air pump.
It works.
Oh my god. Okay, so my god, that girl is.
I mean, my belly's popped out, but damn, she got that flab everywhere.
She got rolls.
Yeah, she got belly dimples on the side. I don't know what the fuck going on with her.
Hey, but at least she's working on herself.
Yeah,
I mean, I see some.
I was playing basketball today. All right, I was working.
Oh, nice. I miss that so much.
Sorry, I'm trying to call my cat.
The teacher, the lady that's holding her, that's the teacher. She's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did I wake you? Come on.
Lose 20 pounds. All right, I'm gonna check her out, man. But I think with drinking beer and stuff, because I realize I drink a lot of beer, man. I still got a gut now, but it's tough, man.
It's tough, but when the school year starts again, you'll be fine because you won't be drinking beer every day.
I'll be drinking liquor.
You'll be drinking
Exactly. Next week it starts up, man. My hell begins next week. Nah, I love it, but still, it's just.
You go back to school next week?
Yeah, we start up August 2nd.
Oh my God, that's my sister's birthday. Shout out to her.
Happy birthday, Booba. We love you. Although you gave us a bunch of old people, but that's okay. I have old people too living here where I live.
Shit.
She hates that.
Damn,
we got into an argument one time about that.
Happy birthday, Booba.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So what's up with Simone Biles, guys?
We jumping into it. All right, so we're gonna we'll get to that in a second, but let me get into obviously the Olympics started. We'll get to her. Okay. Okay. Did you guys watch the opening ceremonies? Probably not.
No, I was working.
No. Okay.
So I was watching Kulo that night. Sorry.
You're watching. I did too afterwards, but I had to watch
a
little bit of both. But yeah, so I watched it, and I like to watch the Olympics because for me it's it's everyone coming together. I'm one of those where I want to sing Kumbaya, and I want world peace, and all yada yada yada. So this is the one time of the year, every 4 years or 2 years if you count the winter, where people get together. So they have all the artistic shit. The people come out and they start like doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And the Japanese did a good job. I really like the opening ceremonies. Now here's where I kind of go off and say, what the hell's going on? The countries are coming in now, okay? And Japan has no control over what the people wear. So some of these people are coming out, they're fairly sharp. But then there's some countries, and I sent you guys the link on the WhatsApp. You guys, if you go on Yahoo, just do a search, Sports Yahoo, Olympic athletes competing, and they'll tell you the outfits, the top 10 or the 10 worst. And man, there are some bad ones. Did you guys check that out or?
Yep. I saw a couple.
Yeah, they sure look awful.
Yeah, Grenada. I mean, just go quickly. Grenada looks like something. Maybe you would wear that at a construction site or at night if you're working, so make sure you don't get hit by a car. Very bright.
Yeah,
Very
it
bright.
reminds me of they're wearing like the Frogger colorway, like when you play Frogger.
Yeah,
They,
frog in
they,
the video
they
game.
look like a frog, like
They're like a coquito, a coqui,
a little cookie.
a little coqui.
Mhm.
So that's Grenada. Not the worst, but very bright. Costa Rica, they look like they're going
Yeah,
to I
the
don't know, professional.
they
More
look
professional.
like they're stewardess, and you know.
Yeah, I
Right.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
can I get you
yeah,
a
Yeah.
can I get you a malt liquor, sir? Like,
yes. Do you want another bag of peanuts with that water that we just served you?
Liquor is
do you
extra.
want another small ass water, the same size that I just got you?
So yeah,
Like,
Costa Rica. White. So just to explain, those of you obviously aren't looking at this. Wearing white pants, black tops, button down. They look like suits, but like the guys are saying, yeah, they look like stewardesses and stewards.
with
Yeah,
the mask.
Airlines. Yeah, with their masks. Yeah, they're all wearing masks, of course, because Japan has a 10% COVID rate as far as people that take the shots. But we'll get into that. Well, that's at the end.
Oh God.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, Georgia, and that's near Eastern Europe. I really don't. I didn't see anything bad about it. They're just wearing red and white. I don't know. You guys, girls,
Yeah.
Mama G, no.
They look like fucking Ryu and Kent from fucking Street Fighter.
Yeah,
my.
or like a Raiden outfit from Mortal Kombat. Okay, that's what they look like.
Right.
Yeah, they're like something you would get on Grand Theft Auto. They just like Grand Theft Auto if you set up the suits. It was like one of the suits you were wearing. Nothing really to write home about.
They look actually they look like Templars, like back in the day.
Oh, you're talking about the Russia? You talking about the Russian ones?
No, these are just like cardinal Templars. Like they just wear armor and stuff like that, but they have the same type of cross, just like that. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, but the
Well-
Russian ones, they came out. They look like you said. They're like a bunch of karate, bunch of big bosses from karate.
Oh,
They just
the Russian one. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
What
they all
is it?
wearing
They're doing
No.
Cobra. What is that? What is it called?
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai or like Karate Kid.
Yeah, they're like a bunch of karate kids, which I don't remember that. I really don't because NBC. I had a problem. That's another thing I'll talk about if we have time. But Paraguay. Yeah, that was the worst, second worst outfit of the games right there. They call it number 5. No, in my opinion, that was number 1. Or number
Paraguay.
2.
Well,
Number 6.
Bro,
they look-
well, yeah, they said it was
yeah,
number
they
5.
didn't have
Oh, yeah, number
they
6.
didn't have enough money, dog. They just said, "Yo, line up. We're gonna spray paint this shit on your white T-shirt."
Poor guy.
Exactly. And look, if you guys look at
They're like,
this,
hold on. We got blue. We got a
spray
blue. We got blue. We'll put that on the fucking sleeve, dog. Okay, go ahead.
That's terrible.
They do.
They're
They
like
get,
candy cane stripers.
yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, man.
They look like
they're on a budget.
they're like backups in a fucked up play. Like they're like extras. Like, be in the background and we're gonna paint this on you.
Somebody forgot that they had red on the shirts and they put it in the washer. You know, when you wash your clothes, if you have red, be careful because they're gonna get fucked up. I think this is what happened with some of these outfits. Big
Yeah.
time. Belgium. Yeah, this was another one. Yeah, when I saw these people came out, I'm like, did the Zumbas come back from the 90s? You guys, I know you, Dre and KDub, you guys remember the Zumba outfits? Remember this?
Oh
all
my
the Dolphins and all the
Yeah.
different sporting teams had those Zumba pants. And Mama G, I don't know if you remember them.
Right.
They usually were pants.
Genie pants. Right.
Yeah, I
genie
remember
pants.
they were in style at a time.
Yeah,
in the 90s,
yeah.
maybe.
Right, in the 90s. That's what these look like. That's what I thought of. I was like, yo, the Zumbas are coming back.
That's so funny.
I don't
horrible
see
looking,
what's
but-
wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with the Ukraine. I mean, they look pretty dope. I mean, they all
Okay,
got
Ukraine? Yeah, Ukraine.
Not that bad.
Yeah, I don't know why they ranked them so bad. I
They
mean,
came out like they didn't have you. They just came out, fanny packs and fucking.
Fanny packs.
Yeah, they do.
They got they got fanny packs.
Pack.
Okay,
But
so
yeah. Go ahead.
the one thing I would say about that is the same people that designed the Miami Heat uniforms, the Vice City. I think they said, "Hey, let's design the Ukraine uniforms," because they went with the gradient, the yellow to blue gradient. And yeah, that's where I'm thinking they're talking shit about it. And then the fanny packs is just like overkill. Like, yeah, you just basically destroyed your outfit. But yeah,
Yeah.
would you wear that?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll rock the
Second.
fanny pack.
You're right.
Yo.
Nah.
Luxembourg look like some old Gap. They went to the Gap. They're like, yo, pick all this shit out at the Gap.
But yeah, Luxembourg, I don't know what. Yeah, Luxembourg's just like just
yeah,
shit
they're like,
out.
let's just wear our coats, and the females
Yeah.
wear whatever they want to wear.
All right.
Yeah, and then who's number one? Let me see. Italy. Eh.
Did you read what it
Yeah.
says? Read what it says. It
Tell
goes,
us, Kayla, what does it say?
It's Italy.
goes-
Oh, I thought
he
it
goes,
was fucking Mexico, dog.
the guy,
Hold on, hold on,
guy
Italy,
that
hold on, hold
the
on,
guy
Kayla,
that
what does it
took
say about
the
Italy?
guy
The
that took the
worst.
picture describes it as it looks like the Italian flag ate a Pac-Man and then threw it up all over their outfits.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they all look like Pac-Mans coming from the waist upwards, face towards the face.
Oh
That's how it looks like
my
a bunch of Pac-Mans.
god.
Yeah, they are kind
Oh,
of stupid.
what the fuck?
Now,
They were in the same line with the Paraguayans with the spray paint, dog.
yeah, no,
They were first.
but the worst is not here. I'm surprised. It was actually in one of the African countries. I think it was Nambia. I literally, when I told my wife, I says, "Are they wearing like pajamas?" I said, "Don't you have a pair of those in the house somewhere?" Because they were like blue and had like little red blotches over it. And I was like, "These are pajamas. They're not fucking outfits." And I get the whole where they come out with their country's garb. Some of them come out with their cultural. No. These people came out. I think they had a joke. They said, "Let's just fucking put red spots on a blue pajamas and come out." And it was just. I gotta find the country. It's not listed here, but I was just like, yeah, the worst. But they're pretty bad. These here were pretty bad. So, but yeah, the Olympics. So Mama G, let's move on from the making fun of these countries. Simone Biles. So you said you have a bit of an opinion on what happened. So could you clue us in why you have?
I'm just so confused as to why she dropped out, I guess is the right word. I don't understand. Like, is she really in a mental state?
Okay,
or did she fall, bust the ass, and said, you know what, this is too much?
Okay, so you guys know what happened, or I can fill you in.
Fill us in. I mean, I've heard. I
have no idea.
Okay, yeah. All right. So Simone Biles, an Olympian. She's part of the U.S. Gymnastics team. She won 4 years ago. She won a bunch of golds. Probably one of the most popular athletes in the Olympics. So she was performing in the team. Right now, they're doing the team, or they were. They were doing the team portion because there's different kinds. There's team, where each country perform as a group, and then they do individual. Well, they were in the team portion where they were doing all these different things, and she had a fall, or she almost fell off the vault. I don't know, Mama G, which is the one where you run and you got to put your hands down and you do all kinds of flip. I don't know what that's called, the vault or the springboard. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a gymnast.
Right.
So
whatever
it's called. She did it, and I saw the video today.
One, though. She's the best
one,
though.
Yeah, she is by far the best gymnast they have. Like she
in the
is
world.
the shit. In the world, yeah. In the world. She did this jump and she came down wrong. Like you can tell she fucked up, and she was like, she played it off, whatever. But they said after that, she told the rest of her teammates, "I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna have to step away." And they're saying her mentally, it wasn't an injury, it was mental. So something's been going on that nobody knows what, because she's not really talking about it. She just says she can't do it right now.
So, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
I have my theories.
You train your whole life for this stuff.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, this is not her first Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on? She pregnant or something?
My mom said that. I don't think she's pregnant because you're pregnant. You've been pregnant for like 15 years now, Jay. But I think her issue is a couple of things. She hasn't looked right all Olympics because I watch it because my wife watches the gymnast. She likes that stuff, and I like it. Who doesn't like a bunch of petite girls running around with their asses hanging out, right? I mean, come on, guys, with me?
Oh
no, okay.
Yes,
anyway.
Man.
So anyway, so she's been off.
That's why I'm on Instagram. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's been off. Number two, I agree with you, Mama G. If she was not right mentally, why did she join? She didn't have to come back for these Olympics. She would have been well to do with her gold medals and all she won in 4 years ago. She's taking up a spot for someone right now, and then for her to quit like this,
that's terrible.
God, yeah, they have alternates, which I found out today, which I thought they did. They have someone that's going to take her place, but it's like you're holding a spot for someone. That person wasn't even going to show up until you quit. So
yeah, and then they're saying, oh, you're always going to be a winner. You got a silver, but you're always a winner. It's like, what do you mean? How are you a winner? You're quitting.
Yeah, but her mental health, that's like I would have preferred she said like I had an injury and I'm just pulling out. But
Yeah.
she wants to mention mental
Or I'm
issues, and
pregnant
that's
and I just found out.
I don't think she's pregnant, but yeah. I would be like,
Yeah,
why
I
would
mean,
you
I mean,
reform?
at least he's being honest, man. We live in a fake ass society where you can't be honest. I mean, goddamn,
Yeah.
you
Well,
No,
got mental
if she's
issues. It's a
being
lot of
honest.
pressure.
If
right.
she's
You
being honest.
maybe,
Right.
or maybe she fucked up her leg. You know, maybe she fucked up her leg. Who knows?
Well,
But
we'll see how it
well,
goes.
well, I always and another thing I say mentally in that sport, like you see the shit that they do,
It's
you
horrible.
have to be but you got to be 100% with it because if you're off, if your training is off, if you fuck up on a move, you can get seriously injured. Like those flips these
Exactly.
girls do,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like
yeah,
I'd break my neck.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it either.
Yeah,
It's horrible. But you know what? To each his own.
yeah. We wish her the best. Either way, I'm not coming at it like she's a quitter. Hey, I just feel bad for people that like somebody jumped out. I don't know how many people try to try to get to the Olympics and they can't for
I
whatever
know.
reason. They
That's
don't get to that
terrible.
point. And she's there and
And
she
she's staying
decides to
by.
back out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only part I don't like either. Look, my
Yeah.
friend that she actually went to school with that went all the way till the last minute to go to Tokyo.
To the Olympics?
Yeah, to this Olympics. It's a rhythmic
Oh,
gymnastics.
right. Oh
And towards
wow.
the last phase of it, she didn't make it.
Oh,
And she was a senior and graduated this year with my daughter.
wow.
no,
So
it's
imagine.
a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You know
Yeah.
how it is with any sport, with any football. Like you've
Mhm.
been training all your life, shit, and then you
Yeah.
get to a point where they want you to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But they it's very emotional. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Very.
saying? It's very emotional. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is with my daughter's she dances too. You know what I'm saying? If you mess up, man, it's crucial.
It's
You know,
it's
which it
horrible.
shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we
Right.
live in a society, but where everything has to be perfect,
And
this
competition.
is yeah, in competition, and this is what like well, mental issues. This is a buildup. It's a buildup of
Yeah,
mental issues
I agree.
that like you can't mess up. Like this ain't real life. Like you can't mess up. Like to me, I think this is it's fucked up. Like we're training our kids to try to be perfect in a world that's not perfect.
Exactly.
You
No, I
understand?
agree.
I think it's
Yeah, for
bullshit.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's
And
perfect.
we all judge them. None of us can do not even a fucking cartwheel. You know what I mean?
Well, I can do a cartwheel.
I can do a cartwheel in the water.
I could do
No
a
pa
flip into a
tanto.
pool. But
I can in the pool. Dre, I was thinking, and I was talking to my wife, and we always joke around, like they got all these Olympic sports. So winter and summer, what sports do you think that if you had a halfway decent ability, like I'm not saying right now because we're old, what sport do you think that you would say, you know what, if I actually trained as a kid, I think I can make it? And I'll go with ladies first. Mama G, what sport, winter or summer? And we're not talking paraplegics. So don't say if you're disabled. No.
I don't know what winter or summer has to do with this, but
No, I'm saying give me a sport that like if you would have trained, if I'd have grew up, like you know what, if I'd have got into this as a kid, and
I'm gonna
maybe I'd have
say
had a shot.
I'm gonna
It's a
say
sport.
softball number 1, basketball number 2.
Okay, so softball, you would have probably made the Olympic team for softball.
For sure. I played softball as a kid.
Oh, okay. Somebody's sleeping. I feel like somebody's sleeping.
I guess they're trying to say to land the plane. I'm not sure.
Damn, man. Okay, all right. We'll get to the serious shit in a minute. Dre, what sport? We'll get to
well,
the COVID talk in a
I'll
minute.
get serious. Trained for the ping pong fucking table match that I watched today at the bar. Damn, that shit was serious, yo.
Yo, you think you could do that?
Yo, if I would have trained, I would have been like one of them cats, yo. I
So
would
buy
have done
yourself
it
a
for sure.
table.
Well, you look Asian. You look a little Asian, so you probably would have fit in just right.
That shit was crazy, yo. The way they served the ball, like they put it up, this shit was fun. And then, what is the name of that? The tennis, the little ball with the flower on it.
Badminton.
Batman.
Badminton. Yo, they were serious about that shit, yo.
Yeah.
That shit was serious, bro. I didn't even know they had a fucking Olympic.
Dude, They got Olympians now skateboarding and surfing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah. The skateboarding was raw. I was watching that
Yes,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That's another sport that I would not like. I would be break bones. I would break so many bones on the first jump. I'd be like, oh, he's down. He can't get up.
Yeah, that's right.
That's annoying. Whoever's doing that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really not. That's really disrespectful. I'm just gonna say that right now. Whoever the fuck's doing that, I'm not happy
Yeah.
with you. That's okay.
Call KDub. He fell asleep.
All right. So with me, the one sport, or Dre, you got a sport? Oh, you said badminton, right? Okay. So
No, I said ping pong.
ping pong. That's right. Okay. So me in Winter Olympics, that one sport where they have that little, they're on the ice and they push that metal urn. It looks like a big ass urn, and they push it down the ice. And there's like two people in front with a fucking broom, and all they do is sweep it and sweep it and sweep it. And they want it to stop at a certain point. I want to do that sport. I'll learn it. I'll be good as fucking that. I'd be like, I'd be sweeping the. I'd make sure
it's called coming or some shit. I forgot the name.
Coming? No, I'm
Like
an Olympian already in that. Man, I got the gold medal on that. I ain't no problem.
I have the gold medal on that one too. But you know what? You know what's the new thing out? The new fad?
What?
Is that what it's called? Fad?
Fad? That's such a 90s term. Yeah.
Trend.
80s term.
You know what it is?
You aged yourself. Yeah.
You know what it is?
What?
Organizing your refrigerator. Yo, you go to Target and you got every plastic container in there, the whole entire refrigerator section of organizing your refrigerator. I'm very into it.
So if we open your fridge right now,
no, not today, not today. But it's coming. It's coming to a kitchen near you.
Somebody's.
I think that is the shit.
So are we really talking about organizing a refrigerator?
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on in America.
Organizing a refrigerator.
That's why the Arabs hate us.
Because we organize.
Yeah, because we about that bullshit.
You infidelis.
We know how to make money here, honey.
Yeah, we know how to print money. We know how to print money.
Yeah, that's good. I wish I had the capability of printing money.
Yeah, if you did, that's a federal offense. You don't want to play around with that.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saying.
No pa tanto.
Jesus. No pa tanto.
So, all right. So, well, let's move on before we put anybody else to sleep. I don't know why. I thought it was pretty interesting talking about Olympic sports, but okay. So obviously the Delta variant, and why they call it Greek alphabet names, I don't know. Before they were doing countries like the EU or the European, UK, and they call it the South African variant. I guess they got
to come up with something to be more scarier. It has to be something new and fresh.
Right. So let's go with the Greek alphabet. Delta. The next one is Gamma.
Right.
Okay. So we're in Delta. This is Delta mode now. So there's been different versions of it.
Well, remember, it was first detected in India in late.
What about the Alpha? I mean, come on.
The Alpha was the first one, the one that China. However it got out. Okay,
it says India.
We can rehash. Not India wasn't the first version. The first version was in China.
It says it was first detected in India in late 2020.
Oh my God.
Oh no, you are very incorrect.
Okay, well that's what this Google says. So.
Oh,
my name is Mama G, and that was last year.
Well, shit. Speaking of which, your name was used in A Life of Pi. The mother's name was called Mama Jean. Mama Jean. That's her name.
Oh wow!
Yeah, just so you know. Watch that movie, guys, if you like it. But
what movie?
It's called Life of Pi. I've talked about it before.
Oh, you talk about this movie all the time.
Yes, and you've never seen it. And any of you guys who haven't seen it, see it because it will change your life. And if it doesn't,
it's gonna change my life.
Yes, it will. Wow. It will open your eyes to religion and faith in general. And
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna change your life. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna change your life. If you wake up every morning with a positive mind and some meditation and thinking, this is what I'm going to do today, and go for it and actually do it. That's going to change your life.
How about How about if you wake up with a heart on every morning? Is that?
Then you know what?
I do both.
Take your dick in your wife and come. She's right next to you.
Yeah. Well,
I said you gotta hurry up. It's ready.
Hop on, baby.
You gotta go. It's go time.
Go time.
That's it.
That's right.
But it's so hard.
Yeah. I believe in that. I do that I try to do that every morning and every night. So I try to meditate.
Oh, I thought you
go
said try to
outside.
have sex every morning, every night. Okay, yeah.
No,
That
I
too.
try to have sex every morning, every two. Don't get it twisted. Yeah,
So
depends on what time.
the Delta variant is definitely more contagious than the other viruses, right?
Yes, yes.
So
Mhm.
why?
Why? Because here's how viruses work. So, you have a virus. It infects people. Okay. Now, as it does that, it mutates, meaning it changes its structure slightly. It's still a fucking COVID or it's still a virus, but it changes itself slightly because it kind of evolves. So they made these vaccines in order to fight the original COVID, and it is effective against all the other variants. They call them variants. They're the different ones.
Right.
Now, the problem that they're finding now, whether you believe it or not, that's another story. But what they're finding out is that people that are not vaccinated, the ones that don't want the shot or haven't gotten a shot, are getting the Delta variant at a higher rate than any other group. So people are getting it that have if you've been vaccinated, you could still get this variant. They call it the Delta, but you're
Mhm.
not getting it as bad. You're not getting up. You're not up in the hospital. Other than that, exceptional. There are cases, 2 to 3%, that will
Yeah, of
end up
course.
getting sick. But the majority of people that get it now, that are vaccinated, they get it like a cold. They get a little sick, but there's nothing to write home about. It's like, okay, I got sick. I think I got the virus, and they're good to go. But the people that are not vaccinated, those that who don't take it, I'm not naming any names, Dre. They have an
Never.
opportunity. But Dre, there's a reason. But Dre, I think Dre's an exception. But we'll get into that in a minute. Those who are not vaccinated, they are getting sick now, and now those are the ones that they're reporting that are ending up in the hospital.
Which
they're getting
it
sick.
doesn't make any sense to me. But hey,
Why?
keep riding that coattail.
Right. Now, Dre, I mentioned Dre, but seriousness, Dre had it, right? You had it earlier this year. He has antibodies already because his body fought it off. So they say you don't want to get the vaccine anyway if you've already had it. It makes no sense to get it within, they say within a certain amount of months, you don't want to get the shot because it's kind of like
So,
you already have,
but
you
this
already have immunity.
isn't this contradicting what you just said? You just said
No,
that
Sounds
people
like
that
it.
are not
no.
vaccinated are getting
If
it,
you had it,
but now
if
you're
you
saying
had
if you had it,
You're the
so
It's
exception.
now
just
if you
the
had
You're
it,
the
button
exception.
shit.
But you're the
yeah,
exception.
that's
I'm saying, but I did say that. I said you're the exception. Those who
Of course,
had
he's
it,
the only one in the whole America, the whole world.
no. The exceptions are those who've had it, who've had COVID, and they fought it off. They have the antibodies. They have the
okay.
immunity.
But there's so many people that survived COVID, dog.
Yes.
There's more people that survived COVID than died.
Yes, of course.
So why is everybody so scared of this?
Because it's
killing
killing people. Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, I know,
So-
killing people. A lot of people die
So
from
is
it.
McDonald's, and we still go get a number 3 and get
I still get them large fries, baby.
Yeah,
Damn right.
Man.
Nice and hot.
That's
Is
right.
it just me at McDonald's after you eat McDonald's or any kind of fast food? Don't you feel kind of bad afterwards? Like you felt like you did something wrong. Like, damn, bro, I shouldn't have eaten this. I know my body is like dying right now a little bit. Do you guys feel that way? Story.
Not
Who is
really.
that? Is that KDub? No, not really. Okay. Maybe it's just me. KDub, is that you snoring?
Wake them up.
Wake them up. Wake them up. I hear somebody snoring. It's getting annoying.
It's definitely not me, honey.
It's got to be KDub.
Are you queefing? Mama G, you're not queefing right now?
Not at all, dear.
No, not yet.
Is that a thing? Like, can you actually do that? Not to get off the subject here, but have you ever done that before?
Yes.
Really?
Mm.
And like,
several times.
Now, what brings that on? Is it like
moisture?
Air.
Oh God, air. Okay. Does it smell?
Heavy pounding.
Heavy pounding.
What she means by pounding is generally sexual intercourse of a strong nature. Yeah. Okay.
Lots of that.
It's just killing me. Who the fuck is that?
Oh my God! It's probably somebody's animal.
I know it's KDub because I don't hear him other than a snoring.
All
sound.
I'm gonna say is, Mr. Guru, I know you're vaccinated, but when you go back to school, I suggest you wear your mask, or else you'll be sick every day.
I am. And that's the other thing. Here we go. We all have kids, except for KDub. Number one, are you gonna have the mask up if
Yeah.
not telling you to? It's optional
Well,
right now in all this county.
No, they're gonna bring back. They're gonna bring back the mandate that now they found out that Fauci was bullshitting about the mask. Now
Don't blame Fauci.
What do you mean? Is that true?
now
I believe in Fauci. You don't believe in him? I like him.
Sorry,
I
I had
do.
a sneeze. I had a sneeze.
I love Fauci.
But God
I
bless
think
me.
he's adorable.
But yeah,
He's adorable.
now they're saying that that they're gonna flip it back. That no, we're gonna now that the Delta, the Alpha Beta's back, and we're gonna have to put the mask back on. I think DeSantis is trying to fight it, but
of course he's
California
fighting.
and all these other places are fucking.
Oh, yeah.
don't-
Listen,
Death-
I've never
death
taken my
sentence.
mask off, and I probably never will,
Mm.
unless I'm at a
Damn,
restaurant.
you really live that. No, I ain't gonna lie. I put it on in a couple of places where
Yeah,
I
you
know
gotta
too
be
many
careful,
people.
man.
Why?
I guess
Huh?
he's scared. He's scared when
Why?
he gets to some places.
Why? Yeah, why, Dre?
Some places where I think it's
Dirty.
yeah, exactly.
Like were there a
Like
lot of
gas
people in what
stations.
area?
Like
Hi,
gas
Aaliyah.
stations. I go to a lot of gas stations. I work in a lot of places.
This fucking guy.
Oh, that's true.
I work in the hood where people don't fucking. But either which way, sometimes I at the end of the day, I just went to Walmart. I didn't wear my mask, so it's like,
Yeah, you
I
gotta be
forget.
careful though, because
But- Yeah, like I said, I think now they're gonna start. Like I know Dade counties now, all government buildings have to wear masks. Broward County had a
Right.
big deal today because I was down south. I was watching the news and they were all protesting and people were like,
Oh,
I don't
my
want to
God.
wear the
Yeah.
mask.
That's
I don't
the-
want my kids to wear the mask. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
they're saying
this
that
is the next
that's-
question.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you. Okay, so talking about the mask. So now, working for a city or a government, and what if they, not even talking private sector, a private company, if the government passes a law, like Biden was like, we're gonna go to your house and make sure you get the vaccine. So then, or you have to mandatory get the vaccine, or else you're gonna be fired. What are you guys' thoughts about this? Because I had to talk about with my wife about it. What do you
Do you
guys
really
think
want to
about
get
it?
into this?
Yeah, let's go.
Serious.
Let's go. On this side, this is like Street Fighter. On this side, Dre. This side, Mama G, fight.
Sounds a little bit to me like dictatorship. Emphasize
you.
on dick.
I call it
Dick.
a dictatorship. I call it communist bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I retort? Is it you guys
Go
made
ahead.
your point? Can I make a quick point? All right. Number one, the federal government is not saying that everyone has to get a shot or else. They are suggesting it. They are saying, like, for example, if you have a federal job, they're saying, we suggest you get the shot, get the COVID vaccines. Otherwise, you're gonna have to get tested every couple weeks. Nobody's saying get the shot. And I'm talking about the government, federal level. I'm talking about private companies. The federal level, they're not saying get the shot or we're gonna fire you. They're not saying that. Okay, that's where people are kind of getting this thing that the government's now trying to make people know. They're telling them it's for the best of the country.
Yeah, but it's getting to that way. It's getting to that point. Look at the the coach for the Vikings. He didn't want to take the vaccine. They fired him.
No,
Yeah?
they didn't fire him. No, okay,
They didn't fire him. What did they do?
No. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what they did.
Okay.
They
blessed
told
him
him
with a
take the
release.
shot. Yeah, they told him take the shot or else, you're gonna have a problem. So they ended up firing him. What did they do today? They reassigned him as something else. They made him like a fucking game day manager or some shit. So
Did he
he's
get a
still
pay
working.
Seriously,
That I don't know. That I don't know. But
what does that
he's
mean?
back.
Yeah, but
We're
how could
gonna
they do
fire
that?
you,
This is
but then we're
America.
gonna hire you as the water boy.
Right. Okay. Well, first of all,
What is
it's
that,
a private.
dog?
Right. No. Look, I
What are you
agree
talking
with you.
about?
Okay. Number
But
one,
that is the rules
it's a
of the
private.
business.
Number one, it's a private company.
Right.
Okay, the NFL is a privately owned company. It's like a country club. Okay, so they make their own rules. Number two, it's a country. It's like these guys are in it. These owners, these players, you can't join unless you're the best, or you have billions of dollars. So like, if you're worried about him, don't, because he's making six figures as a line coach. The rest of us are just scraping along, maybe to get 40,000, 50,000 a year. This guy's probably making double, triple what we're making. So I'm not worried about him.
And he's passing out water, so good for him. At least he's
Right.
doing a job.
Well, not literally, but okay.
I
So
know.
the second thing is when these players, the NFL sent a memo out last week. They said, okay, guys, if you want to take the shot or not, that's up to you. But I'm going to tell you this: if player A, okay, tests positive for COVID, and the game is not going to be played because of this player testing positive, and they can't play the game, both teams, they will have to reschedule the game, but both teams will not get paid
Oh no.
that week. They're not going to get paid. Neither
See, you can't be
team
messing with my money.
is exactly, and those players can get fined.
Oh no.
Yes. So the NFL is basically, they're not saying take the shot or else, but they're basically saying
But
you
they're
better
saying
get the
take the shot
because
around.
they're not telling you directly, but by what the
They're
memo
telling you
tells you,
indirectly.
yeah, get the shot. Don't
Get the
fucking
damn
play
shot.
around.
Get the damn shot, or
Right.
you don't got a job.
Right. And you know,
Listen.
and I'm not,
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to force vaccinate everybody. Listen, I
So-
went. Yes, my uncle Peter had a operation, and I wanted to go see him at the hospital.
yeah.
So and I almost went, and then my aunt called me back and told me I can't go because they'll ask me if I got vaccinated. They won't let me in the hospital unless I'm vaccinated.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, I'm willing to risk my whole unvaccinated ass to go into a COVID infested location with all type of COVID going on, and y'all won't let me in because I'm not vaccinated.
Yeah, because you create a risk. Because you
How do I create a risk
because
to my own self?
number one, you could have it and spread it to others. And number two, you can get it from someone in the hospital.
I
and you
don't
can
have
turn
it.
around. I know, we know that, but they could. The thinking is you could get it from someone
You
in
could
the
have
hospital.
COVID with the shot.
Right, you can, but the viral load is not going to be as great. Because yes, people that have the vaccine can have COVID and pass it along, but more than likely, it's not happening that way. More often than not, it's unvaccinated people that are passing it to another.
How do you know that? How do you know this information, sir?
Because I listen. I listen to people. I listen
Listen
to
to
Fauci.
who?
Whether you believe
Listen to
Fauci's a liar or not, because of Rand Paul, that son of a bitch. But
Man,
yes,
bro.
yeah, Rand Paul. But anyway,
Bro,
I'm just saying. Look, I'm not saying I have firsthand knowledge. Like I'm not looking up fucking CDC guidelines. I'm looking at websites. I'm looking up statistics. But I'm listening to people, and they're saying this. Now, I believe them. I want to believe them. I'm not saying it's 100% true because it's probably not. But you know, you take the information, what you hear, and you decipher it, and you put it together. And say, you know what, that makes sense. Or nah, they're full of shit. You know, I mean, that's literally what
to
you're
me,
doing.
none of
when you're
it
giving
makes
thought.
sense. None of it should make sense.
Yeah, but here's my thing: the shot. You know, the biggest. What's the biggest argument about not taking this vaccine? Dre, please tell me why not. Why?
My
Yes,
thing
give
is
me the
that
biggest problem with it.
it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. This shit is so new. You don't even know what is in it. It's not FDA approved.
Okay,
This
it's
is
temporary.
this is
It's a temporary renewal.
This is guinea pig shit. You know what guinea pig shit is?
It's
You know
shit
what they
that comes
do to
out of a
guinea
guinea pig. It's a guinea pig and shit that comes out of a guinea pig. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they'll put whatever the fuck to test on the guinea pig. That's what's going
Listen,
on.
My daughter, in order for her to go to college,
Mhm.
she has to take the vaccine if she wants to be on
getting
campus.
She
She
getting
got the first vaccine. She said
Okay.
she didn't feel shit. She
Mhm.
said all she felt was a pain in her arm from the needle.
Yeah.
But other than that, she didn't feel nothing. She was not sick. She didn't have a fever. She wasn't tired. She didn't care.
Second one.
It was like
Second
a
one's
regular
gonna get
day.
her. Second one's gonna get her.
I don't know. We'll see.
Which one did she get? Moderna, Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The second one got me. Just make sure when she takes the second one that the rest of that day going into the next day don't do nothing. Like I would just stay home. Don't go fucking partying or nothing. Because she's gonna feel a little sick. Like I know I had a fever that night. So I woke up with the sweat.
She's an
But it's
athlete,
nothing.
so maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's different for everyone, but she'll be fine overall. Okay, so Dre, your argument is it has not been tested. It's been like a guinea pig, right? It's like unknown. So you're saying that this
unknown.
drug. Okay, so you're saying the technology for this I'm not talking about the actual COVID. I'm not talking about the actual disease or the virus. I'm talking about the actual process. It's called the RNA. It's called the RNA vaccine. Are you telling me that just came out like a year ago?
Yes.
No.
He's talking about
I'm
the
answering
vaccine
the
that we have now, honey.
No. Look, the vaccine is to fight. Like, okay, we have a vaccine for COVID. We have a vaccine for fucking polio. We have,
Right.
Now, how you get that? There's different ways. There is the standard flu shot, and every year you get a flu shot, which is like an inert version of the virus, and you take it, and supposedly you get sick, and then it's to keep you from getting the flu. That's one way of protecting yourself. RNA is different than those. The technology's been around for a while. It's just they haven't used it for this until recently. So that's why people argue and say, "Oh, this shit is so new." It's not that new. They've been doing this for a while. They've been studying up on it, but they're using it to fight COVID. They're using RNA. RNA is part of your genes.
What is it called?
Listen, they've been planning.
Yes, ribonucleic acid. Go ahead.
I'm straight on putting any foreign shit. There's already enough shit in the food, in the air, and all this shit that we eating for me to give them permission to shoot me up with shit. I'm straight, dog. I'd rather die off of the same shit that they put on the streets with the COVID. I'd rather die of the disease than fucking die from them fucking trying to inject me with the shit. No,
you mean you mean the disease of your choice?
Right.
So you rather die from you'd rather die from either COVID or some fucking virus that comes along where they say, hey, we have something that's going to help you and keep you from getting sick, worse. But mind you, you've taken the measles, rubella, all kinds of fucking shots over the years going to school. You've taken shots that God knows what's in it, right? But you've taken it because you have to go to school, right? Is that not true?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is where you draw the line because you're an adult now. You're like, no, I'm done. I've already taken your chickenpox shot. I'm taking your measles shot, your rubella, your PPR, TR, whatever the fuck they call them. But I'm not taking this. Is that where you're drawing the line?
That's where I'm drawing the line. This is some New World Order fucking Mark of the Beast shit, if you haven't noticed. When this shit is, listen, let me tell you, when this shit is, listen, anything that's free on every corner and everywhere you walk to, and they give you incentives, there's something fishy about that, bro.
All right, in the 40s.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
I think that when the government does anything and it's for free, people will have the right to be skeptical. Right, but here's the deal. When the cure for polio came out, my mom told me the story that in New York, across the street from her house was the where they had the health. There was a health place. People were lined up around the block getting the shot, and nobody questioned it. They took it, and this was the government.
That was a different time.
Well, so now the government. It's okay. So now the government's sinister and evil, and back then they weren't.
They've always been sinister
so what's the
and evil.
Difference?
And so you know what? I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I was back in that day, I wouldn't take that shit either.
Damn. Your mom and dad will beat your ass.
I'm not a sheep, dog. I'm not a sheep, bro. I don't have to. I have to. I want to decide what I want to put in my body, yo. I'm not just. They're gonna say, hey, we're gonna put this fucking aceite with, garlic and oil in your arm. Yeah, okay. Like, you're the government. You're the government. Okay, go ahead. You won't do harm for me.
Yeah, but what if you're allergic to garlic and then you're screwed?
Exactly.
You can't eat any food.
No, you're screwed forever. Listen,
so,
real quick. On another note.
No, I want to.
Real quick.
No,
I know you guys.
I got something to say to hit Dre. I want to hit Dre over the head with something.
Fine. Go ahead.
Real quick. All right. Lastly,
hit him.
Okay, here we go, Dre. You ready? Are you? Do you go to school? You're born Catholic, right? You were raised Catholic.
I was.
You were raised Catholic, right? Like me, I was raised Catholic. Did you go to Sunday school? Right? Did you go to Sunday school?
Yes.
Did you go and take the body of Christ every Sunday? You put the thing in your mouth.
After I got my communion, yeah, but now I don't do that anymore.
You don't do it anymore. Okay, but see, back then you did it. Why?
Because he was raised that way.
You were raised that way, Mama G. Okay,
right.
So you were raised to, hey, you got to get up, you got to pray to God, you got to do all the act of contrition.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, so you were raised to do it. You didn't know any better. you were told to do it. Now that you're an adult, you're thinking a lot like, God, I got to do this stuff. So people back then were raised. People grew up. They say, hey, listen, the government's telling us it's for our good to help us. I'm going to take the shot. I'm going to do what I have to do. Now people are more woke, where they're like, nah, I'm not gonna believe it.
So
I'm
you're
just
basically
saying,
comparing. You're basically comparing God and religion to the president of the United States.
No, I'm comparing. I'm telling you that when you're raised, sometimes you don't know any better. So when you're younger, or even as a young adult, you go to school, you're trained, you're conditioned to learn certain things. So you may say, hey,
but you know what
I'm
this
doing
is?
it because I've learned.
This is programming from the government, bro.
Exactly.
It could be.
This is programming that they want you to line up. They don't want you to have no backlash. They don't want you to say nothing. That's why if you notice right now, it's on every commercial, every fucking every store, every corner, every banner. Get it vaccinated. It's great. It's great. There is nothing. Let me tell you, there's nothing that's to the contrary of vaccination. There is no organization. Why would they shut it down? Everybody's in on it. The government, the president, everybody.
There's a
conspiracy. You know how many billions of dollars? You know how many billions of dollars Pfizer made last month or last year? Like $22 billion.
Jesus. I wonder who the president of that company is.
Well, whoever it is, we're paying.
Come holla.
Yeah, holla. So whether you agree with it or not, at the end of the day, the capitalists are making a boatload of money.
Yep.
And like I said, Dre, I hear you. I understand that, but my whole thing is, at the end of the day, I'd rather get a shot and live than not get a shot and risk going to the hospital, end up on a vent.
Well, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know you're gonna live though?
Well, how do you know there's a heaven or hell? You know, we can sit here and argue, say, well,
I do.
Hell. How do we know?
You gotta do your research. You gotta do your research. Just like everybody, if you just line up and get a shot and shit and don't do your research, then that's your fault for whatever happens when you get the shot after. Right?
Somebody said, you're right. Somebody said today it's natural selection. Okay, let Darwin do his work, and if you're strong enough and you get the virus and you survive, great. But if you're not and you don't have any kind of help and you got issues and you get it, you end up dead. Well, hey, we gave you something. The government or whoever, the private industry with government partnership, we gave you something to help you, give you an aid. And you said, no, I don't want it because you're out to give me the mark of the beast. It's going to take me over. I'm going to turn into a cyborg. I'm going to live forever, as some people like to say. Okay, don't take it. And you may end up sick in the hospital. You may not. So
that'd be fine. I'll be dead and happy. I'll have a smile on my face.
And then exactly, and then hopefully you get to heaven or hell. And if not, well,
I don't believe in none of that shit.
See, there we go.
We're living in hell right now.
Right. I agree.
Huh?
I agree. We'll come back. You're gonna come back as a dolphin. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right. So Mama G. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry. We're coming back. We're all coming back. So Mama G, what you got? Let's move on.
Well, I just wanted to say that I know that we've probably discussed this before, but the assassination of the president of Haiti, which is horrible.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we did.
No, but check it out. They just caught 2 people, I think in Southwest here in Miami, that supposedly are in cahoots of the assassination of that president.
Wow.
That's terrible.
One guy in Doral too.
Yeah.
In Doral?
Yeah, they raided the guy. He had a company.
Oh yeah.
2 guys.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Let me tell you, that's the worst. That poor man.
That poor country.
Well, the country is not, it's, I
know
the man. I'm just saying, like, it starts with the people there. They've been suppressed.
It's always been corrupt, man. It's always
you've been there. Corrupt. You've been there.
I've been to Haiti too. It's always been corrupt, and big players try to get in there to dominate and this and that. From what I understand, I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy and all that shit I told you about.
Here we go.
Haiti had one of the lowest infected rates in the world. And they told them that they needed to get the vaccine in Haiti, and the Haitian president denied it. The Haitian president declined the help, and mysteriously after that he ends up assassinated.
That's horrible.
Damn. So wait a second. He had the lowest vaccination rates in the world, but were a lot of people getting sick there?
No. They didn't have the vaccine in Haiti. He had the lowest
rate
infected rates.
That was COVID there.
yeah, not a lot of people. So he decided not to accept the vaccine in Haiti,
And he probably
and
stopped
then
people from coming in. He probably, was
right,
being real strict on things, and people didn't like it.
right.
I don't know.
Wow.
That's
That's
terrible.
what I'm saying. But I heard that him and 2 other countries had the same. And both of the presidents ended up dead too. For
Damn.
declining. I'm just laying that out there. You could do
That's
your
fine.
own research and find
Exactly.
out. Maybe I'm bullshitting.
Man,
I don't know.
Hey.
I'll tell you one thing. He didn't have enough protection, and his people that protected him, they did a very bad job.
No. Somebody
They were not
let them
loyal at all.
Somebody got paid off to let them
Yeah.
come and kill them.
That's what I'm saying. Very, very, very disloyal people.
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
everywhere.
It's bad, man.
Well, speaking of, let's get from sad to worse. A couple of deaths. Well, one death and one person that's like about to die. We hope he doesn't end up dead, but we're thinking of I am. The lead singer of the original, one of the lead singers of ZZ Top, Dusty Hill. He died. He was 72. If you guys don't know who ZZ Top is, it's that rock band where they all have long ass beards.
Wow.
And I don't know if you guys remember the music video where they're driving around in these old ass classic Chevy cars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the singers died.
Oh, that's
He
terrible.
died. Yeah, he was 72. Also, Bob Odenkirk. If you guys don't know who that is, you guys ever watch Better Call Saul? No,
Yeah.
Dre? Okay. The lawyer, Saul, him. He collapsed on the set the other day, yesterday or 2 days ago. They were filming the last season of Better Call Saul. He collapsed. He's in the hospital. Nobody knows his condition. It's kind of crazy because TMZ reported it, and like if you want to find out if somebody's dead or not, go to TMZ because TMZ, if they're gonna report he's dead, he or she, it's the truth. They're not gonna retract. They only reported he collapsed, he went to the hospital, but there's been no other news about him. So people are kind of worried to think that maybe he's gonna die, and they're just like not reporting it. They're waiting, but hopefully he comes through because I love that show. He's a great actor. He's funny as shit. So I wish all the best. For him and also the singer ZZ Top's family.
And their families.
Yeah. So I think that's all we got for number 113, Mama G. You got anything else?
I think that covers it all for today.
I think so. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you, Mama G, for joining in. I thank God you got your audio and visual or your microphone. Yeah, because we were waiting on you. We had some stuff at the beginning, and we were.
And don't forget when you wake up in the morning and your heart is a rock, stick your dick in it.
I'm gonna try, but she leaves before I get up, so that's the problem. So a lot of times
you know what? You're gonna have to wake up earlier, brother. Wake up earlier.
I'm gonna figure something out. Also, we forgot to mention this. Crazy. We forgot to mention this. We mentioned it before you got on, before you had your technical difficulties. Miami, they celebrated Miami's anniversary, 125 years. They're doing a festival, and I wanted to talk about that, but everybody's gone except for me and you. So.
All right. Well, it's been a wonderful, wonderful day.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Fam 305.
Fam 305. Like, share, and subscribe.
Shy. Don't be shy. Listen to us. We're everywhere. Everywhere you hear podcasts, we're there. Please email us. We want to hear from you. Okay, if you got any questions, you want to learn about Mama G's her sexual habits, ask her how many times a day she has sex. She'll answer. She'll let you know. Okay,
yeah.
Pretty easy answer. Ask him. Ask me whatever.
We're on zero for today, but hey, let's keep.
You never know. Tomorrow, you never know. There you go. All right. All right. We'll catch you later on the flip side.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Roger. Thank you for calling AT&T. Have I answered all your questions in a courteous manner?
Hi, my name is Tim. Bitch, you lying like a motherfucker.
My name is Raj. Roger Smith.
My name is Peter. How can I help you today? Your name's not fucking Peter. What is it?
Stop lying. You're lying. Hi, my name is Jonathan. No, your name ain't Jonathan, bitch.
Your name is VJ Ram Sham Shini Nimi Nimi Nang Nam Nigga Ligga Ding Dong.
Your name is Smazm Flip. Is what your name is.
Your name is Regnet. Okay.
Your name is Raja. Raja Jaji. With 5 J's. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the Fam305.